Today I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to start one of the most passive online businesses around. And if you haven't guessed by the title already, that business is going to be Amazon FBA. So in the recent years, Amazon FBA has exploded in popularity, and Amazon themselves have even come out and said there is not enough third-party sellers such as myself or potentially you on their platform selling products. There's also so much information out there about how to start, how to make your first £10,000 in 1 month of Amazon FBA, but I'm here to cut the bullshit and just let you know exactly how to do this. So I started my journey of Amazon FBA just over a year ago. So as someone who's built a 6-figure Amazon business in less than a year, I'm going to show you my exact methods of how I now make more than £30,000 a month.
Wow!
So there are 3 main steps in finding a successful Amazon product. Now, step number 1 is finding a good product. This is the easy part. Step 2 is analysing the product. Again, relatively easy. And number 3 is finding a great supplier. Now, this is the difficult part where you'll probably spend 70 to 90% of your time. So now I'm going to break down each of these 3 steps for you, nice and simply, so you understand exactly what I do in each step of the process of finding a great product to sell on Amazon. And some of these products that I found before have made me thousands of pounds per month in profit. So finding a good product. Now luckily there are thousands upon thousands of good products on Amazon. There are loads of new products added every single day. Over half of all online sales come from Amazon. When we're looking at products, there are 3 different types. So number 1 is arbitrage products. So this is products that you buy from a shop, whether it be online or in a physical store. So a store like Tesco's, if you go there and buy products either from their physical retail shops or online, that's an arbitrage product. And the second type of product is a wholesale product. So this is where you go to a wholesaler and you buy your products in bulk. And finally, we have private label products. So this means creating your own brand, and is probably the best and most profitable way of selling on Amazon, but it's also the most difficult to get into by a long way, and you also need quite a lot of capital to get started. Today we're going to be focusing on wholesale because that's what I'm an expert in, that's what I've built my business on, and I'm only just sort of venturing into private label. And whilst I have done a bit of arbitrage, it's definitely not as scalable and consistent as wholesale.
Okay, so finding products. So the first thing that we want to do is head over to Amazon's website and then just click on the best sellers tab. And then what we want to do is go and find a niche. So we are going to go into toys and games. And then what you want to do is just scroll through all of these products to find branded products that are not sold by Amazon. So we're going to do that now. So we found a listing here that is not sold by Amazon, and also if we scroll down and click on this box here, we can see that Amazon isn't here at all. So the next thing we need to do is find a supplier for this. So I'll literally start off by just copying the title, or the most relevant part of the title, and going over to Google and pasting that in. So as we can see, we've got Rainbow Designs here, so this is the brand, but it's also being sold by Waitrose and Hamleys. So this is potentially an online arbitrage product, but looking at the price of Hamleys at £9.90 compared to £13.90 on the listing, there's probably very small amounts of profit, if any, in that at all. So then what we want to do is go on to Rainbow Designs. Obviously we can see here it's out of stock and it's saying it's £11.99. But if we then go down to contact us, and you can already see that they've got trade account numbers here, so obviously offer trade accounts. So then we'd literally just fill this in, put your name. If you have a company, obviously you wouldn't have an account with them, and fill it all in, and then just write them a message. Just editing this, and I realised that I didn't explain this next part very well, so I'm just going to quickly cover it now. So when you're messaging brands, try to avoid mentioning that you sell on Amazon, because most people don't like this. Always try and mention any other brand you work with, especially if they're similar in the same sort of niches, because brands always love to hear that you already have accounts with other established brands. Try and maybe say how many units you'd like to order, and then potentially how many units you'd like to order per month, and say that you're interested in a wide variety of their product. Always try to avoid saying that I'm after one particular product. There are certain cases where I don't follow this rule. I will always try, for the most part, to say to a brand that I'm interested in a wide variety. I'm interested in stocking their full range of products, and I found that I've had much more success by saying this to them. And always just make sure you're kind and courteous in the emails, of course. And also, if you ever can see a phone number, always phone them over messaging, because sometimes they won't reply to messages at all, especially on online forms like the one I've just showed you in this video. But obviously there was no phone number there, but phoning is always better if you can. Once you've got the prices back from the company that you've applied to, you then want to analyse the deal. So obviously we haven't got the prices yet for this product, but if we just take the one that we saw a minute ago from Hamleys at £9.90 each. So first thing we want to do is get the ASIN for this product, which is down here. So just copy that and then go over to your analysis software. So I use Profitool, paste that in. Most people aren't VAT registered, so I'll turn that off. And then if we put in £9.90, and then we can see here that it comes up, although it's saying here that the price on the listing is £9.90, but we know it's not. It's actually £13.90. So if we just update that, and we can see here that you'd actually be losing £1.52 per unit if you would sell this product. So that means that it's very vital that we try and get an account with Rainbow Designs, and then we can request a price list off them, hopefully buy this product in bulk, which I'm sure would then enable us to make a profit, especially if we look at the fact there are only 6 sellers on this listing. So you'd imagine that there's probably some good profit in this. See, we've just found a good product, and I just wanted to quickly add a little bit in to let you know exactly what I look for when I'm analysing deals, okay? So the first thing that I look for is the sales rank. So the sales rank has to be below 100,000 in the main category, otherwise it's just not going to sell. So this does vary for different categories. So if it's at rank 90,000, say in home and kitchen, you'd probably still get a good few sales a month. But if it was ranked 90,000 in office and stationery, you'd be very lucky to get 10 sales a month. It varies for different categories, but overall, as long as it's below 100,000, you should get a few sales there. Now this product has a great ranking, so it's rank 1,300 in toys and games. And then we also just want to make sure that there is a good price on it. So obviously we know that this product is selling for £13.90 currently, but we want to make sure products that you're looking at are at least selling for £8 or £9, because anything below that, you're just going to be making such small margins. It's going to be really, really difficult if you get any people coming in and undercutting you, and then your profitability goes and you're sat on a load of stock, or you sell it at a loss. And the other things we're looking for is to see whether the product is hazmat, whether it has an IP risk, and whether it's sold by Amazon. This is how I source my products for Amazon FBA wholesale. If there's anything else you'd like to learn, let me know in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more great FBA videos.